We're going upland to play in the wheat. Hey, it's Brain Ruffin back with a beer review, and here we have from Upland Brewing their wheat ale. Now, I did acquire this when I was at Horror Hound about a month ago, and then I got ill and finally got a chance to review this. I've never had this beer. Unfortunately, it has a best enjoy by of a May, so the person who had it, who brought it, it may have been a little bit old, so we'll see. It has been refrigerated the entire time I've had it, so the first thing we did is we iced them down. They stayed iced all weekend, all the way home, and then I put it right in the refrigerator, so we'll see. So it's just been out of the refrigerator for review. So sometimes that'll be fine, but you know, I don't know how old it was when they bought it. It smells all right. That is very, very clear for a wheat ale. Wow, that is very clear and very pale. Holy cow, I've never seen a wheat beer that pale before. Cloudy yet crafted with clarity. It's not very cloudy. There's yeast in the bottom, maybe I just didn't roll it right. But that is very pale. It almost looks like a pear cider. That's so pale. Nice carbonation coming up, but not a whole lot of head retention. It's got a decent wheat smell to it. That's not bad. 4.7%. I mean, that's a solid 3.5. 15 IBUs, 4.7%. This is a beer that feels like it's better on draft, and it's probably better if I would have rolled it around a little bit to kick up the yeast. Because lots of, see if we can drop some of it in there, see if it changes the flavor. Lots of wheat beers are supposed to be, the yeast is supposed to be part of it. Yeah, it makes it taste a little bit better. So that, it looks kind of weird now with the yeast kind of floating around, but it does improve the taste a little bit. Maybe more like a 3.75. I mean, it's not a grand, but I'm also not a big wheat ale fan, so sometimes I really have to take a lot to be wowed. I tend to like Hefeweizen's better, which is a wheat beer with, or a Weiss beer. The Hefeweizen's, you know, it's a yeasty white beer, and Weiss beer is also, so Weizen, it's all wheat beers, white beers, but that is incredibly pale. That is incredibly pale. So I'm going to check into this one. 3.75. But you know, my friends have about 3.5. So I've had better wheat ales. This is the palest that I've ever seen. One of the clearest I've ever seen. This is like your great lawnmower summer beer. So, you know, it's not high in alcohol content. It's not really heavy in flavor. It's nice and light, a little bit refreshing. So you can have this with hot dog with ketchup, of all things. I'd like a currywurst, actually. But this is like grilled meats and stuff. This is a summertime beer. But not bad at all. Not bad. Nice crisp flavor to it. So crispness without compromising and doing rice malts or anything like that. So that's pretty good. That's enjoyable beer. It's not heavy in flavor, low in IBUs, low in alcohol, and very drinkable, as they say. Has high drinkability. So what do you think? Have you had the wheat ale from Upland Brewing? Do you think 3.75 is too generous, not enough? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for sharing, and see you next time. Goodbye. Alright, this is a little old. This may not, we'll see. Upland Wheat Ale.